Hello and welcome back to Chris. Today we're going to be looking at my
favourite Steelbooks.
Favourite movie Steelbooks. Yeah, we're kind of gone for a different angle here. Don't know if it kind of works. I don't really like how close up it is. I feel like I'm barely in it. So let's start the movie Steelbook countdown. Starting with honourable mentions. First honourable mention, The Edge of Tomorrow 3D Steelbook, Prestige, Definitive Edition Fight Club on DVD, Born Legacy, The Empire Strikes Back. And finally, not quite sure about this one anymore, Rambo. So let's start the main countdown. So this is top 10. They are all Blu-rays, unfortunately, for you DVD lovers out there. Seriously, upgrade to Blu-ray already. Let's get started. Number 10. Whiplash. This is a very nice steelbook. I have unfortunately got a scratch down here that I only noticed today. It's like a cymbal on a drum kit. A few fingerprints on it, unfortunately. But look, it's a cymbal. Very clever. If you know what the film's about, it's about drumming. Well, it's a bit more than that. It's about a bit more than that, but cymbals. Yeah, pretty interesting steelbook right there. Great film as well. Number 9, Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Always forget that title, the full title. I think this is one of the pop art releases. The only one I've got. Quite a nice steelbook there. Black and white for all you colour lovers out there, or non-colour lovers out there, or all you who are colourblind. It's black and white. Yeah, but number, what are we on? 8. Looper. Great Rian Johnson film. Looking forward to what he does with Star Wars Episode 8. There's Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis, or Joseph Gordon-Levitt apparently when he gets older and goes bald. The art has got a lot going on, which to me is both great, very fascinating to look at, and also kind of says, oh look, we're trying to be a cool steelbook at the same time, so that's why it kind of didn't go a bit higher on my list, I guess. I mean, if you don't know what I'm on about, it doesn't matter, but still pretty great steelbook nonetheless. Very nice colours. Number 7, Only God Forgives. Very controversial film. Not a lot of people seem to like this film. I didn't mind it. I quite enjoyed the film, and I could probably watch it again. Nicholas Winding Refn and Ryan Gosling. There's the back. There you can have a look at what the film's about. No, you can't, because it's just some flowers. But it's very pretty flowers. And some nice artwork going up along the flowers, alongside the blue flowers. Probably my favourite looking spine to a steelbook. As you saw with my little review with the Drive French steelbook, I thought that one needed a lot more colour, variance in colour. The Only God Forgives one kind of makes up for that, I think. Number 6. Is it 6?
Yeah.
District 9. Probably still Neil Blomkamp's best film in my opinion. There's the back. Probably one of the better examples of some nice artwork in a steelbook. This is how posters should be made, I think. Because it's interesting that, you know, it's not just what you see with every other film advertised out there. It's kind of, you know, it kind of shows the human brutality towards aliens, which is what the film's about, kinda, ish, maybe. Nice sleeve again, probably one of my, probably up there in the high end of my favourite sleeves for steelbooks. There's a little alien up there. Number 6.
No.
What?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5, Inception. My second favourite film, as you would know if you watch my top 10 lists. My personal favourite of the Inception steelbooks. There's a lot of buildings there, with Inception kind of like just there. You could probably make that out for yourself, but just in case you couldn't, described it for you. This was an American import for me. Not a fan of the blue Inception logo there. I wish it was white. They kept it white because it looks like it needs a drop shadow or something there, because it just looks out of place, I think, for blue. Also on my copy, I've noticed this with a few of the Warner Brothers Steelbooks, but they've printed this one with... Huh? Hi. That was Jack. But yeah, kind of printed it so it's too far over to the left when it should be in the center. Same with the Blu-ray logo up here and the Warner Bros. Logo down here, and it kind of looks annoying when you put it alongside other Steelbooks and Blu-rays on your shelf where everything's in the middle, all neat and tidy, and then you've just got this Steelbook where everything's over to the left, and then you've got this big gap on the right, and it's just, oh, there's the back. Not a fan of the back as much. It looks like a really cheap, badly made Photoshop edit. It doesn't look natural at all, and why would they be standing up here? And it never appears in the film at all anyway. There's, just nice front though. To number 4, Casino Royale. They made a series of these Steelbooks. I've got the Quantum of Solace one as well, with the art taken directly from the opening title sequence. If you watch the title sequence to Casino Royale, you'll see this going on. Same with the back. Got that whole Casino Royale vibe going on there. All the nice artwork and such. That's how you represent a decent film. Overall, it's quite a pretty Steelbook. Lazy attempt at a spine. Number 3, Blade Runner. The final cut, to be exact. Ridley Scott's masterpiece. A beautiful Steelbook to a beautiful film. Kind of got that depressing noirish vibes going on that carry out throughout the film, like the whole wonky light there with the rain falling down on the unicorn. Week back, it's just him with his little paper toy. Deckard with his little paper toy. And I wouldn't say that one's a collectible either. Wouldn't put this up at my top for the week back or the week side either. It kind of looks like a cheap VHS from the mid-90s or whatever, or 80s even. Anyway, that's Blade Runner at number 3. Spent a long time trying to get that Steelbook, and very happy that I did, because I'd love to display that particular front cover of the Steelbook, because it is pretty amazing. Number 2, The Dark Knight Rises. This is what sold me on the Dark Knight trilogy as a Steelbook set. I have all 3 films in Steelbook form, but this is definitely my favourite. It's just the Batman cowl mask, broken and damaged from you-know-who. Great scene in The Dark Knight Rises, very dramatic scenery as well. I've got the poster with Bane standing, with you-know-who standing in the background. Not Voldemort, Bane. I'll just say it, Bane. Tom Hardy is Bane, one of my favourite villains. I have the poster as well. Did I already say that?
I don't know, maybe.
You're not listening to me. Decent sleeve, matches with the other 2, minus this. The other 2 don't really have any images going on. Nice contrast to it overall. And the back, just some rain and the credits. I've always been a bit disappointed with the back. Wish they included Bane just standing with his back there, menacing Bane there. I think they did something similar with the Joker in the Dark Knight one, but I think it's just his face here on the back. But would have been nice for them to continue that into the Dark Knight Rises Steelbook. But yeah, great Steelbook. And finally, number 1. What could it be? Let's take a look. What are you doing? Super 8. One of my favourite films of the 2012, was it? 2011 or 2012, one of those two. Might have been 2011. Yeah, 2011. This is an Italian import. That might explain why the barcode's here, but I kind of like it. Otherwise it'd be kind of empty down here. Evens out the white going on there. These are stickers here. You can take these 2 off for everyone who doesn't like these UK age ratings. I just kept them on because I couldn't be bothered taking them off. It takes too much effort, and I'm not a fan of stickers. Gorgeous Steelbook. Like I said, my number 1 Steelbook. Got the kids up there messing about with some camera. The camera. Super 8 camera. That's where its title comes from. A lot of people thought this was going to be a superhero film when it came out, but no. Super 8 cameras. Got some other production companies there, logos. Bad Robot, Amblin and Paramount. Again, kind of adds to the overall Steelbook, I think. When we were looking at the Looper one, they tried really hard with the art. I don't know, I kind of like the more minimalistic approach with this one. They just got some nice blacks and some steel blue there. It's very pretty, and this is what Steelbooks should do. You should be able to just display them, I think. Like most of us who buy Steelbooks already have the film on some other format, whether it be DVD or VHS or Blu-ray. Most of us upgrade to a Steelbook for the casing, the Steelbook casing. It's just the same as somebody buying painting, in my opinion. Like you buy it for the artwork. Great spine, probably in my top 3 or 5. And then the back, with the main kid in the middle. Forgotten his name right now. Haven't seen the film in quite a while. Super 8 camera with the lens, and he's in the middle. Great. So yeah, that was my top 10 Steelbooks. My top 10 favourite Steelbooks that I own. That I own, might I add. I know I haven't said it before, but that I own. Top 10 Steelbooks that I own. Plus a few honourable mentions. So yeah. I'm gonna add the honourable mentions.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, thank you for joining me and BB8. I think it was BB8 who was assisting me that time. So thank you for joining me and BB8 in my top 10 Steelbooks on Blu-ray and DVD. Join me and BB8 next time when we might do another top 10. Might do film topic maybe. If I'm honest, I don't really know what I'm doing. I just make videos when I can be bothered, which seems to be every couple of days now. Subscribe! Like and subscribe. I'm getting so much better at that. All you film lovers out there, and Steelbook lovers and Blu-ray lovers, I'll see you next time. Bye! Oh, it's BB8! Oh, and also, you know how I said in one of the What's in the Box video, unboxing the Spider-Man figure, and I kept going on about this? Gotta be careful with opening stuff. Don't want to damage the box. Trying not to damage the box. Well, this kind of happened. Kind of stepped on it.